Welcome back to Closing Bell. A really bad start on a Monday could potentially ripple to the entire week of the remainder of March. So it all started off the story of a gentleman called Bill Hwang. Bill Hwang of Archegos Capital Management, and this naughty man has been using high leverage credit swaps in the likes of company stocks like Discovery, Viacom, who people are unable to justify why did we jump so much because of him pumping it up. Shopify, Farfetch, Tencent, a lot of Chinese stocks as well as US stocks being pumped up for no genuine reason. And now because all his companies going into default, Credit Suisse and Nomura, who has been named majority lender to his high leverage fund plays, are going to default. So these two banks are already down $3 to $4 billion each, and questions about Credit Suisse buyback about a couple of weeks ago has been a question whether they can afford the buyback because the losses for Nomura is wiped out Nomura's financial gains for the year already. And the names like Goldman Sachs, Citibank, Morgan Stanley are amongst those who's been involved in lending this very notorious man money. So a rumor of about $50 billion has been loaned to him, Bill Hwang alone. Who knows who else is involved in this huge, very high profile scandal. And this man has already been on the scene for quite some time. In 2011, 2012, he was caught for illegal trading, behind the scene, insider trading. He's been banned in Hong Kong and many other places for trading. And now he's back again. And how did companies like Goldman Sachs, Citibank, Credit Suisse, Nomura slip and let this man back into the game again? Purely based on greed. So now a lot of people pay the price. And with this stock sell-off already, it's not giving any confidence to retail investors, any confidence to other active fund managers to be buying back on the dip. Because now, where are we from here? What is the implication? What's the ripple effect? This is going to make things worse. And with all this company potentially folding, who is going to be bailing them? Especially the banks that's coming up just now again. Is this a concern? Is this a repercussion of the 2007 mortgage financial crash now caused by illegal traders, high leveraging, high risk plays? Remember a couple of weeks ago, we were blaming Wall Street Bet, trying to pump and dump stocks like GME, AMC. How about these big boys with bigger buckets of cash coming in, even not his cash, on leverage cash that is loaned by the banks, trying to play the game on a bigger scale? This is something that annoys me sometimes. This is something that's really affect us hardworking individual retail investors who work to try to move the economy going, put it hard in cash. Now we are being burned by this company. So is there any concern? What should I be thinking about? So I'm sitting here thinking on all these very high multiple companies like the hyper growth stocks, the SPAC companies. Have they all been involved in this very high pumping leverage scheme? We're not sure. Well, one thing for sure, for example, I'll take Fiverr. One thing for sure, smaller companies like, for example, Fiverr or small SPAC companies under $10 billion, most less likely be involved. But then we think about it, with all these stocks being pumped up, 20, 30, 40, 50 their multiples. Maybe they might be a part of the game, but we're not sure. Is Bill Hwang the only one that's involved in this? Are there other institutional investors being part of this whole high leverage game? We don't know, because everybody's trying to make money based on quantitative easing, government trying to print money. Everybody's trying to make money off this government. Exploiting, that's the word for it. That's the word I was searching for. So it's a huge concern, and it is not good. And I am sitting here thinking, not just thinking, we still need to wait for information to unfold to tell us more. So be wary. If I were you, if you own any high multiple growth or high SPAC companies, think about, if you still have profit, think about taking profit. For me, I've already taken half my profit off Fiverr. I'm still holding AMD, Tesla, all this I'm still holding, but the likes of Fiverr, Upwork, I've already taken off my profit. And I'm slowly looking at my Zap. I'm slowly looking at my TIGR company, all these high multiple growth companies, something to be concerned. So once the stories come out, it might, hopefully by the end of the week, it flies over that he might be the only naughty boy in the park, but who knows who else has been involved. So I think the government bodies are watching very closely. But let's end this recap with one good news, at least one good news that we've seen today. Coupang. I've spoke about Coupang previously, about the $12 billion revenue, amazing growth. But my concern was just being in Korea alone. But now Coupang, good news, SoftBank's Mayumeshi-san is coming out trying to help Coupang move across to Japan and establish himself in Japan and compete with Amazon and is it play.com and all the companies in Japan on their online high speed delivery, because Korea's Coupang's model will work in Japan easily. The same model will work in Taiwan. It's only this model will work in certain very high rich developed countries. This will not work in third world developed countries, but it will. So Japan is an ideal place for Coupang to work. So it's good. The stocks go up 5-6%. If that really happens, if Coupang really enters Japan, who knows how much revenue they could boost. So it's really, really promising and something that we need to see. So everybody who hold Coupang and went through the dip, well done. I think we're going to see some upside from here. But again, with this big Bill Hwang problem, we just need to be careful where we are. So this is me, short, sweet, on the closing bell today. It's something that we have to unfold and watch closer for the future data to come. But I just want to finish off that the stocks involved is Discovery, Viacom, Shopify, Farfetch, Tencent Music. These are the few handful of stocks that's been involved. We don't know what else has been involved in this whole $50 billion credit swap scandal. I hope my stocks are not involved. I hope my Teslas and AMDs are not involved. But this is where we stand. We have to rely on the news. So, not a bad day to start, but hopefully everyone gets some sleep tonight. Sleep well, and let's see what happens tomorrow. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.
I hope you enjoyed that video.
Please like this video.
And subscribe to the channel.
Please press the bell button. Ding dong.
Finally, watch the recent video up here. Bye bye.
Bye bye.